short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high-five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Defending Super Bowl champion, Minnesota Vikings.
On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys, they haven't quite figured things out yet, just 2-5 on the year. On the other side is Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And the Vikings defense out to go to work here. Sensational a week ago in the victory. And the one we'll be watching is this man, head linebacker.
And he was superb in the win a week ago. Wound up with 8 tackles on his score sheet. But he also did a lot of the little things that don't always show up in the box score.
Caleb going to throw right away. And his first pass is incomplete. Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. 2nd and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Dancing away at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First down.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this off to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Swift.
Calling a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating.
Williams loses the football.
Williams sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game.
There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Gardner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Williams. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
Let's go.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Well, there's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. They get 11 back on that one and lose to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pressure comes and down he goes. And that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
4th down.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've got to defend a very short field here. 1st and 10 already in the red zone. Now a toss for Swift left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Huntley working from the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And a chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Huntley. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line. Huntley to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a 2nd and a bundle. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw here, Huntley. Nowhere to go here. He gets a fumble return yards. They dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They had that strip a moment ago that led to the return for a score, so they're playing free and easy now as they try to shut down this offense again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Huntley. Now pass complete to Moore. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Moore to man in motion. Huntley looks to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
You call plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big first half. As this next drive begins 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
recovered by the Vikings.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll try to put together a stop as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. Now Huntley. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Huntley. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the center, and it's 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third-quarter lead as this next drive begins 1st and 10.
What is going on?
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has floated out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man here is Scott, complete. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
4th down.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll try to get the football right back to their offense who just punted. So now they'll try to force a punt themselves. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Down.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Huntley. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously, a lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing a stick-free football from here on out.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 4th down, Huntley. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track. And they try to close this one out here in the 4th.
Ready? Here we go. Shot. Practice this.
Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving you an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the gun on 3rd down. Huntley. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've put in a very good shift so far, and this one pretty well in hand. Just looking to finish strong here in the 4th as this next drive starts 1st and 10. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Huntley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Huntley. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're going for it. Huntley. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be the Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll be looking to get off the field quickly here as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one game.
And this is going to be intercepted. It was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop.
Ready.
Throwing after the interception. Huntley. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they have the Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll be looking to be the aggressors here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Throwing after the interception. Huntley. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Huntley. That's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
That's good.
Ready.
1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a final return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll see what they can do and try to force a stop as this drive starts 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Shut up! Half the 60, half the 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Bradley. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw. Bradley. And pressure gets to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Back to throw. Bradley. Open man is connect, the tight end. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed pop.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate vein. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock.
Well, no snow in the forecast, but the wind was whipping off of Lake Erie and into Highmark Stadium, just south of Buffalo, New York. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best.
The Vikings defense set to go here, coming off a game where they allowed just 3 points last time out. And the one we'll be watching is this man, head linebacker.
And he had a big play in the game last week. He came up with the fumble recovery, and it ended up in the end zone. He's got a good nose for the football, whether it's defending the run or the pass, and it'll be on display here.
Into the air right away is Allen. Throw left side complete. That's caught. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. motion man is Shakir. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The name Viking fans know well. It's a brother of Dalvin, James Cook. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago. So this offense backed up down by their own goal line to start this possession. They start the drive with Cook. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They, you might remember, forced a safety last time they were out there, so they're playing with some confidence now as this drive begins with a 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've had the upper hand so far in this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Allen. And he's going to go down again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. Well, the football just inside the 40, so a tough task for him here. 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 3rd and 9 here.
It's a gain of 13. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Allen to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They're back onto the field following the interception a moment ago, so they'll need to get their wits about them quickly here as they set to defend this 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Here's Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll try the middle with Cook. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now for what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
Number 1 rush defense in the league for a reason, and after that last play, they might want to try to go to the air. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this 3rd quarter as this next drive gets underway. Throwing now is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen going to throw. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins with a 1st down.
What's that?
Allen now looks to throw. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
They'll give to Cook out of the gun. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
To the air, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Palmer going in motion right. From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They pitched the shutout here into the 4th quarter. Been sensational. The question, can they finish it off? They'll need to come up with another stop here. Allen now throwing to start the drive. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Try to get that pass to Khalil Shakir. And it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Round 80. What's that?
Palmer going to go in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. One final try here for Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bills first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
The slot man in motion right. Allen to throw once more. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've put in a very good shift so far, and this one pretty well in hand. Just looking to finish strong here in the 4th as this next drive starts 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A-game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well have told their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So for the Vikings,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they will head back home.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw.
It's on to a new week for Minnesota, and next on the schedule are the Packers. For linebackers, this is a chance to go into the breach and meet the enemy head on.
Chester, sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want.
Shut up! Rocco 80!
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. Blink twice and I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on payment plan, and I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spinning out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage and you backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in the pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah. When you're not, you're not. Hey fellas, when you're not, you're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm hey ladies.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Minnesota Vikings.
On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His team looking for...
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Put.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. The Vikings have got it.
Recovered by the Vikings.
Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They're getting back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Love. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Golden.
41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
10-yard loss on the play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jacobs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready?
To throw is Love. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect.
Black clock. Set, hut.
On 1st down, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
They'll run with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The Vikings have got it. And he's going to bring this one back. defense 6 points.
And like, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Opposite, green. Switch, yellow.
We're moving ahead for about 3 yards. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. And motion, it's Golden. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. 3rd and 10. Now Love. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
25 yards on the play.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25
It's the tight end
yards.
Kraft in motion.
First down, Green Bay.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Love to throw. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Love to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away?
Here we go. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studio.
And it's
Let's go. 6, ready.
throwing is Love. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jonathan Allen in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He's got Likely over the middle. Well, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings up... Here's Lowe to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Right? A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Set, ready. Ready.
On second down, Lowe. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it's third.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
43. Ready?
A third down. We'll try and get it on the ground. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Into the second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jonathan Allen.
Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot. He's took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Brings up second and 11 at the 2-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. It's a lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back again, the ball carrier. He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. 3 plays.
Now Love. A throw right side is intercepted. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Set, ready. 52 book, ready.
In motion goes Likely.
Hut.
Here's Love. Short, complete to Likely. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
Here's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Down.
He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Another 3.
A win here for the Vikings. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings. The Vikings defense ready to go and in good form coming off the shutout a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man, head linebacker.
And he had the game of his life a week ago. As a defender, if you're lucky and you stick around for a while, you might score a touchdown once every few years. He had 2 in one game last week.
Let's go now. Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Titans. First down.
Ready.
Now Ward. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
No.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Second and 11. At the
Throwing now, Ward. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway.
Ready, set. Ready, go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Ward. Pass complete with Restrepo. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
Brought down back at his own 9-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll give to Pollard running left. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
17.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts, 1st and 10.
Down.
To throw, here's Ward. Pressure comes and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Throwing is Ward. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. Ward now working out of the gun. And this one is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. They'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins, 1st and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. His throw incomplete.
Intended for Gunnar Hill.
2nd and 10.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
Ready, go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Ward. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. To throw is Ward. And that will be incomplete. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They'll try to get the football right back to their offense who just punted. So now they'll try to force a punt themselves. It's 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They had that strip a moment ago that led to the return for a score, so they're playing free and easy now as they try to shut down this offense again.
Like 24.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Levis out of the shotgun now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big first half as this next drive begins 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. A good effort to spin free from that first wave, but they still hit him behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
49, Mike 49.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Hey, come on, come on. Hard. In 18.
Levis sets up to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll have to defend the short field here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Levis. Incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
On, Mike 49. And 18.
Levis looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say. The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago, so this offense backed up down by their own goal line to start this possession.
Mike 49.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They, you might remember, forced a safety last time they were out there, so they're playing with some confidence now as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable 3rd quarter lead as this next drive begins 1st and 10. Here's Levis. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now Levis. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Levis to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll try to put together a stop as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Like 54, like 54.
Levis back to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. 2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. In motion, the tight end. Levis from the gun. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Levis to throw once more. And it's intercepted. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They got the pick 6 a moment ago, of course, by their linebacker. A fantastic play. And now they settle in to defend once more. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. 18.
On 2nd and 11 now. Levis. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've pitched the shutout here into the fourth quarter. Been sensational. The question, can they finish it off? They'll need to come up with another stop here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Working from the gun, here's Levis. Under pressure, and down he goes.
This offense so far on third down, can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
The Viking defense back out for this next drive. They've put in a very good shift so far, and this one pretty well in hand. Just looking to finish strong here in the 4th as this next drive starts 1st and 10.
454, Mike 54.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Mike 90.
He'll drop to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Titans.
Here we go.
1st down.
In motion goes the tight end.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. We'll call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Mike 13. Mike 13.
At their 48-yard line.
And Levis going back to the air.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
A loss of 2.
Here's 3rd and 6.
And
Levis going to change the play. They'll send the tight end in motion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Short throw taken in by Conquo.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
It's 4th down.
The Minnesota defense getting set to defend this next drive. They'll be summoned one more time here in the final minute of this football game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
O'Connell working from the gun.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in. Team here, Charles, and that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the Twilight Zone. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the Twilight Zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches.